It's time again for Gym Time Reflections, and it's Christmas Eve. I haven't posted very much, not that I don't have the content, but I'm not feeling very motivated to post it. There's a lot of questioning going on. So, pray with me that I obey. I know I'm supposed to. I just feel like a fool. Anyway, today is 2 Corinthians 5:17. And it goes like this. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creation. The old has passed away, and see, the new has come. So in my devotional, the old has passed away. It asks the question, did you ever do anything in your own power or in your own decision making that didn't work out, or that did work out but that you knew wasn't right, or that didn't work out, and what's different now, kind of compare and contrast? And in truth, I have been posting on my social media now for 5 years, hoping to get one viral video, one thing that catches the ears, hearts, eyes of the viewers to find a way to connect. And I've been pretty consistent with it. I mean, just go to my social media and see so many, but it's just not happening. And I know there are ways to buy followers, and you could pay for yourself to go viral, and you can pay for this and pay for that. But then there's also people who go viral for being half naked or being disgusting or just simply being. And I trust that if the Lord has something for me, he's going to open those doors. So that was my example. And I feel like what I really needed to do was change my idea of success. Am I successful now? I mean, I have a good personal training business. I have clients. I'm making extra money, which was the point of it. It was never to provide for my whole family. It was so that I could have something for myself, feeding in. And a lot of it is I just feel like people need to have this, an opportunity to work out in a safe place where they don't feel like people are watching them, or to learn to do things correctly without an astronomical bill. I do say sometimes that I probably would end up doing it for free just because I feel that people need this information. So successful, I am. I have my studio, I have regular clients, and I've taken some of kind of my excess burden off my husband. So nails and brunches with friends or anything like that. So yes, am I where I want to be? What I imagine? No, but if I change my idea of success, I am successful. Every time I walk into this gym, I grow in faith. Every time I sit and reflect on how working out as worship has benefited my life, I am strengthened. So, I am a new creation. I am not who I was. If I was who I was, a vain, selfish, conceited, self-centered human being, my heart wouldn't be for serving, and it is. So in this situation, what's going on? Paul is talking about Paul, who was Saul, a Pharisee, perfect, who had a conversion and started witnessing, but had every right to be boastful and full of himself, but he isn't. Read his story, by the way. It's fantastic. You're talking about conversion. We go from he knew the law. He was perfect. He was blameless concerning the law, but his soul was empty. And then he kind of comes to know God and and has every reason to be boastful. And we go on to find out that his thorn in his side, we don't ever know what the thorn is, but that the Lord doesn't free him of it, and that his strength comes from the Lord. So, like Saul, then, earlier in my life, there were times where I compromised who I was for the sake of advancement. And I thank God every day that social media didn't exist then, because I wouldn't be able to distance myself from who that person was. But I do feel, I do feel that a part of who I am now has a lot to do with who I was. I know that I am redeemed and I live in grace. But I'm not blinded to what kind of grossness is out there, how a woman can compromise who they are for the sake of acceptance and love, willing to do anything to be loved. I was so willing to do anything to be loved, and I compromised my soul. So I thank God every day that I am redeemed and I had a conversion. Whatever the Lord deems as successful, I'm ready for. Again, I do feel that he's created my personality to be out there in front, to lead, and I want to step into leadership. If that never is the case, and the only people I lead are my 3 wonderful children and walk alongside my husband, that is a life well lived. All right. Read the Bible every single day and have a very Merry Christmas. I will be doing a Christmas workout, and if I had 1,000 followers, it would be live, but I do not have 1,000 followers, so it probably won't be. Maybe next year. Those are goals. Either way, look out for the next post and for my coming programs on my app. Excited to share with you. Thanks for the fellowship. Merry Christmas.